Welcome back, everybody. My name is Stefano and I'm here to accompany you on this journey to learn how to use this platform and improve your learning capabilities. This is the third video of our first tutorial series. Will we give you magic bullets to shot? Of course not. Remember, as usual, that most good things take effort, and that's the beauty of it. We are here to help you learn to enjoy the friction of such effort and to do it in the most effective way possible. First things first, pauses when studying or reviewing are key. We said that most students spend studying a long time in a row, but they experience a dramatical decrease of focus, concentration and retention capability they may not be even aware of. Let's be practical and see together how you can, with our help, study taking the right poses to keep your focus high without wasting too much time. First step, let's log in. Once logged in, you'll land on your personal dashboard. Remember the book we uploaded in our first demo? It's right here, from tutorial 1.1. But what we are focusing on today is this nifty timer in the header bar. This is your key to tracking study durations and scheduling those much-needed breaks. The timer is preset to 40 minutes per session. We know you might be tempted to push past this when you are in the zone, but trust us. Adhering to this limit can significantly enhance your concentration and effectively alleviate fatigue. Give it a go for a couple of weeks and you'll see what we mean. When your session ends, you'll hear a ringtone. That's your cue to take a 5-10 minute break. Stretch, grab a comic or just relax, but try to step away from screens during this time. Before we start the timer, let's head over to our library. You can use the navigation menu or click directly on the book title, Your Dashboard's Library section. Let's go via the menu this time. Here we are in the library, where our JavaScript book awaits. Down in the footer, you've got page controls. And look up, the timer is still there in the header. Let's hit play and get started. Navigating is easy. Use your keyboard arrows or click the on-screen buttons. And just like that, we are at chapter 1. Fast forward, and we are 3 seconds from wrapping up. There goes our ringtone. Press stop to silence it and reset for your next 40-minute study burst. About those breaks, they are flexible. Start with a shorter 5-minute break after your first session, then maybe extend to 10-15 minutes after the second. We suggest alternating between short and long breaks while experimenting to find the ideal duration for each that works best for you. That's it for this demo. Keep an eye out for more tutorials and demos from us. Happy studying and see you next time. Let's move on now and talk about the approach to a written text. We said that highlighting is not the best way to go. Why is that? Because it's a pretty passive approach. You do not do a true cognitive effort highlighting. What is a much more active approach then? Pretty simple. Stop. Pick a keyword which may identify the text you have just read which seems important to you. Write the keyword down. Put yourself a question on such text. Write it down, answer your question and write the answer down as well. It seems pretty complicated and time-consuming, doesn't it? For sure, if you use pen and paper. Let's see how you can do so with the help of our platform. Let's log in. Once you are in, you'll land on your personal dashboard. Notice how your Q&A table is waiting for your insights, while the library table proudly displays our previously uploaded book from our first demo. It's time to dive into JavaScript, the definitive guide. Just click the title and you are there. Did the book open faster? Yes. because it's cached locally for quick access, though unused books will eventually leave the cache to save space. Now let's get to the heart of active learning. Remember tutorial 1.2, 6 bad studying habits? We learned that passive reading through highlighting or underlining isn't enough. Active learning means engaging with the material, and here is how you can do it. Take notes, but not just any notes, questions that your content answers. Let's apply this to Chapter 8 on JavaScript functions. Set a timer for 30 minutes and start reading. For this demo, we'll stop at the second paragraph, focusing only on key concepts. They are three, in my opinion: definition of a JavaScript function, characteristics of a JavaScript function definition, associated characteristics of a JavaScript function invocation. For each concept, we'll create a note in Atlhas Tutor. There are two types of notes, simple and highlighted. Let's begin with a simple note for the first concept. Just click in the Comments column next to your content and a pop-up appears. Fill in the keyword field with a term like function definition. Skip the step box for now and then move to your question. Here you might ask, what is the definition of a function in JavaScript? Remember, keyword and your question are the only two compulsory fields in this pop-up. Move to step 2 to input your answer. Here is an example. A function in JavaScript is a block of code defined once, but executable multiple times. You will have noticed that in the Step 2 tab, it's only the lower part of the pop-up that changes. Before saving, ensure the answer aligns with your question, going back to Step 1. It seems okay. Let's go back to Step 2 and save. Once saved, your notes keyword appears on the page. Next, let's create a highlighted note for our second concept. Simply highlight the text that's relevant, selecting it with your mouse. The keyword may be parameters, and your question something like, what does represent, in most cases, a key component in a function definition? Click Step 2 now, and here is the neat part. How you can see, in highlighted notes, your answer is automatically filled in with the selected text. This saves you typing time. But don't just leave it at that. Engage actively with the content by editing and synthesizing it to make it as concise and clear as possible. Remember, the goal is to understand and internalize the material, not just to record it. Your answer might be something like, the so-called identifiers or parameters passed in the function definition and working as local variables in the function's body. Voila! Now we have crafted a set of notes, each symbolized by the keyword you have chosen. These notes are more than just annotations, they are your allies in learning. To strengthen your recall, briefly review the keywords taken in the last study session before and after each break, reflecting on their meanings and the concepts they represent. In the next demos, we'll see also other applications of our notes. So this is how Atlhas Tutor transforms your study sessions. It's more than a tool, it's your pathway to mastering any subject, be it programming, history, or literature. Stay tuned for more tutorials and demos. Embrace the art of learning with Atlhas Tutor. Until next time, happy studying! So, to synthesize finally, in this third tutorial, the 2 bad study habits among students of whatever age which they should try to change, with our help if they wish. First, the lack or wrong use of poses in their study practice, and second, the habit of passive approaches like highlighting or others to written text. Thanks for sharing your time with me, and see you in the next videos.